And welcome back to Chase Field in Phoenix with Jim Cotton, Sam Ryan, Matt Vasgersian. First of two at this venue here today. The World Baseball Classic Pool D, well involved in the WBC, will start at third base. He'll start over Brett Lawrie, who was scratched from Team Canada's roster with a rib injury earlier this week. Back-to-back MVP.
The challenge for him, as you look at his career minor league numbers, is with this
season, and that is to say with Lament. Comebacker, hot shot, Maestri's got it, and there's one away. Feels like it has enough veteran leadership and big league at-bats like that one by Votto to be able to make it deep or establish big league stars. There's a shot out to left center field. Padre center fielder Chris Denorfia. Harry's Subway Team Italy starting lineup. LA Dodger Nick Punto leads it off. San Diego Padre Chris Denorfia in the two-hole. Chicago Cub Anthony Rizzo.
With both the Blue Jays and the Expos.
Eighth pitch of the at-bat, and there's a base hit through the hole on the left side. Nick Punto doing what he does so well, setting the table for Team Italy. Each team plays only 3 games. That one gets away from Robinson, and Punto gets to second anyway.
Yeah, how about yesterday's game? Now, say Canada, Italy, anywhere.
Denorfia bounces it to shortstop. Ord has it.
And it means
first offering to him from Sean Hill is bounced over the mound, and that's going to get a run in. The Italians are the first to score. Anthony Rizzo was the hero yesterday. He's put Team Italy on the board first this afternoon. Let's take you back. Another bouncer to the left side. Oh, a wild throw to first. Liddy trying to get back and just getting back before the tag of Chris Robinson. That was almost a brilliant play by half of the first. Smash to second, hard hit. Pete Orr knocks it down, gathers and throws out Colabello. So the Italians do. A smash to the opposite field. That ball is crushed. Costanzo follows and will gather it in the corner. Not before Michael Saunders leads things off with a 2-base hit. It's a committee. That could happen for you as Robinson can't hold up on the slider.
Good breaking pitch.
Orr puts a charge in the first pitch. Chiarini back, and he plays it off the wall. Saunders comes in to score, and the Canadians have tied this one up at 1 apiece. Big swing and a miss. So Alessandro Maestri, despite roster born in the United States, was a little bouncer up to green. Nice play for round number 2. Let's take a look at that again. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Drew Butera, and a ground ball to the left side. Taylor Orch makes the play. Throws a little high, but it's a 1-2-3 inning for Sean Hill.
Scouting report written up. Give yourself a chance.
Nice play by Colabello. To Maestri covering, and there are 2 balls and 2 strikes. Got him looking.
Good pitch. Came back with the same.
And that's into the corner in right field. Granato holds up with a leadoff single in the home half of the third.
In Arizona.
Runner goes. Punto takes the pitch. Throw down to second is not in time. It's a stolen base for Anthony Granato.
Yeah, the intensity. This is very big for them.
And that ball just misses the corner. So for Nick Punto now, it's been 2 plate appearances. Giant star Sergio Romo. On a hop to second, Orr to Ord. Back to Morneau, the double play.
The rules don't say that, but Ernie Witt made the decision to limit his pitchers to 45 pitches.
And 3 balls and a strike to the most dangerous Italian hitter. Anthony Rizzo lays off a ball 4.
Well, that's true. Would have played this game outdoors.
There's a shot out to left field, a base hit that'll drive in a run. Granato comes in to score on an RBI single by Alex Liddy. Team Italy back in his first plate appearance today. Swinging a big drive to left. Low and looking up, and it was gone! Italian lightning strikes in the bottom of the third. An RBI single, and on the very next pitch, a 3-run home run.
Wow, what a that kind of power. Wow, fastball middle of the plate, and as soon as it made contact, he knew that was out.
There's a full count pitch to Costanzo, and that one's headed for the gap in right center field. Extra bases for Mike Costanzo. Team Italy. And a swing and a miss by Chiarini, not before plenty of damage. On the ground and past Punto on into right center field. A leadoff single in the Canada half of inning number 4.
We said, well, Chris Cooper's family name was Carboni. And that's how he...
over innings played on defense. Did he hold up? He did on the appeal down to third. And Canada puts its bunting again, and he gets it down. Barehanded by Leedy, and they do get the out on Robinson, but the sacrifice so far in the World Baseball Classic. Lowen can't hold up on another breaking ball. A swing and a miss, and there's Jim, and I'll be here for that one later on tonight. Or pops that one up in foul territory. He's leading to retire the side. 2-1 pitch is lined into center. And a base hit for Granado. He's 2 for 2 this afternoon.
Yeah, most of the...
And he's running on the first pitch here. Punto pops it up. Forge has to get back there. And there's one away. And that's smacked into right center field. Granado into third where he's held. And again, the Italians are rallying. Considered a big part of the Cubs' future. Couldn't lay off a pitch in the dirt that time, however.
He's doing that.
Rolls over a ground ball to second for Nick Punto, and Gillies is retired. There are 2. Take as many things for granted. There's a shot into the corner. And possible extra bases for Taylor Green. A 2-out double here in the Canada 5th. And Chris Cooper strikes out a former league MVP. And there's ball 4. And Italy has... Wake up, you're already at work.
Here's another example, Dustin Malikan, who you see his numbers with Colorado Springs, but...
5-1 Italy. A runner aboard. Colabello's got a base hit. And his big afternoon continues. These are some big foil wrapping, skate sharpening kids up there, and it looks like the Italian guys are fielding a soccer team by comparison. Chiarini sends a fly ball out to shallow right center field. Gillies closing and makes a fine diving catch. Tagging up at third to score is Leedy. Colabello to third, and it's 6-1 Italy. Rocky's systems. Hot smash to third. Green to Orr. Back to Morneau, and for the second time, Canada doubles off Italy. And there's ball 4.
That was not. That wasn't good pitch selection.
On the ground at first, and Colabello will do this one himself. Morneau on to second, and one away. Hot shot to Leedy. He knocks it down. Granado bare hands. That at least keeps the run from scoring, but it'll be an infield single for Chris in terms of his opponents. That's a bouncing ball to first. Colabello's got to get there in a hurry, and he does to get the out on Lowen. Meanwhile, Morneau comes in to score from third. Popped him up. Punto read it well off the bat, but yields to Chiarini, who makes second inning this afternoon. The third Canadian pitcher to work in this one.
Yeah, and what we're seeing here in now the latter stages.
Punto sends a fly ball into the left field corner. Lowen is there in foul territory to make the catch. And that's the first out of the inning. But again, he is listed as an ambidextrous pitcher. That's grounded at shortstop. Orange to Orr, and it's the third Canada turn double play this afternoon. 37-year-old big league veteran Dan Serafini takes over here in the 7th. But for the most part, it's been international baseball that's kept Dan Serafini around, and Orange has a leadoff base hit here in the 7th. What side he's pitching from?
Absolutely, Matt. It's that six-finger glove that Jim Cott was talking about. He's been using a glove similar to that since he was 6 years old because he is a natural right-hander.
And there's ball 4.
That's a breaking ball.
Wow. Saunders with a jam shot that's going to drop in front of Chiarini. At least 1 run scores. Votto being waved around. Balky knee and all. He comes across the plate. And it's just a 2-run ball game here in the 7th. Veteran Brian Sweeney comes on to pitch, and Canada has countered with it. Swing and a miss, he got him. And the Italy was one of the late adds to the Canada roster. Philip Almont was here all the way, being one of the top Mariner prospects some years ago. Everything from his delivery to his mental approach. A jam shot, and Leedy is retired. There are 2 away. Another base hit for Chris Colabello. He's 3 for 4 this afternoon. Stanzo. Colabello runs, and there's ball 4.
You can see by that pitch right there the difference for them.
Broken back for Chiarini. That's going to drop in. Colabello being waved around to score. A 2-out RBI single by Mario Chiarini, and it's 7-4 Italy. Into the corner in left. Another RBI knock. Butera had been one of the only player in Italy's starting lineup not to reach base. He fixes that. A 2-run double, and Italy has broken it open. It's 9-4. Pitching change. It'll be right-hander Jim Henderson taking over in the 7th. Classic. Granado with a drive out to center field. Gillies has a beat on it to retire the side. Not before 3 runs can score.
And if you were not with us about a half hour ago, as you see Venditti's numbers, working with the Italian team.
And Orr gets hit in the hip.
Yeah, it was enjoyable. You know, we were out here very early.
He's right-handed because he's coming back from surgery. He uses the same glove on the ground to shortstop. Granado to Punto, back to Colabello. And everything's going right. Yesterday, they've scored 9 runs this afternoon and look to add on more. Nick Punto finds the gap in right center field.
3 or 4 pitches.
Denorfia slaps that one inside the line into the right field corner. Punto comes around to score. It's 10-4 Italy.
Well, that's nice situational hitting. You can see the emotion from the Italian team, but up against R.A. Dickey.
Holds 48 and change. So with the walk-up crowd, that's something that you expect for an event like this. We could get close to capacity. You win a couple of games in a round-robin format in which you play only 3, and you're in great shape. Italy in even better shape. A single loads the bases, a run in with nobody out. And now that mercy rule is something that becomes into right center field. Denorfia comes in to score. 11-4 Italy. Into the opposite corner. Lowen is back. And that rattles around as a fair ball. It's going to clear the bases. And Team Italy has invoked the mercy rule. They're going to credit Costanza with a home run. I say again, come si dice mercy in Italian. This one's 6-5 win over Mexico come from behind style was unlikely. How about a screw has held up the grand slam call? Mike Costanzo ends it with a slam.
They had bounced over. They're going to say we'll take a home run call, but I think that's going to force two runners to go back, so they'd have second and third. Nobody ounced, and it. They can't use replay for fair or foul. Can they use it for fair or foul ball, or just on whether it was a home run or a double? It clearly looked like it hit in fair territory.
Well, the original ruling was home run, and that's why they are allowed to go down and review.
Yeah. I think they're going to call it a double.
Yeah. You're right. And now the mercy rule is officially in play.
Now, here's something, man. Do they get credit for both of those runs?
It's a great question.
Because
the mercy rule is supposed to be in with a 10-run lead at this point. I think it's only a one-run.
You know, if run differential means something, that was a double.
It's a big deal.
That's